I grew up on a dryland grain and cattle farm in northern Idaho. About my senior year in high school, I got cancer, and they said, you're going to be lucky to see spring. And I said, okay. And so anyhow, I made it to spring, but I had to amputate my leg at the hip when I was a senior in high school. So that being the case, I threw away my farming dreams and said, I need to go get an education. So I went to the University of Idaho, there in Moscow, which is only 15 miles from my home. Got a degree in agribusiness, and the first job offer I got was from Farm Credit. My boss there was an old crotchety guy. He wanted nothing to do with dairies. So we argued and discussed, and finally he says, okay, go ahead and make some dairy loans. I spent 33 years with Farm Credit, mainly doing dairies. All the success wasn't because of me. I surrounded myself with very good people. And I said, you know, if I put my name on this thing, we're going to back it, and we're going to be behind these people. We're not going to be one of these banks that cut and run. And that helped me throughout the years, just being straightforward, very candid with them. And then when you're here for 40 years, people, they learn to respect that, and they learn to believe in you. So I did, like I said, 33 years at Farm Credit. Rabo AgriFinance came knocking at my door and said, we want to build a dairy portfolio in Idaho. I said, hey, I'm your man. But I said, again, can't do it by myself. I said, well, I need a John Mon. He's my right-hand man through all these years at Farm Credit. And I need Maria DeShane, because she takes care of the customers and those loan documents. He said, done. 7 years at Rabo gave me a total of 40, and I loved what I was doing, and I loved my staff. And I just thought, 40 years is probably enough. And so I hung it up 5 years ago and been retired since then. You hope after 40 years all in the valley that maybe you gave a little something to the industry, and this kind of confirms it, but also the industry gave me so much more back. So many good friends. I mean, Mike taught me so much about the dairy industry, and probably the one I remember the most was Mike's father, Simon. Simon was alive. We were out at the dairy in Jerome, and we're still new to this relationship, so naturally the customers were right. Well, Simon got John and I out there, and he's showing us hay. Well, smell this hay. Okay, so we smelled it, and we're going, I guess it's good hay. Simon says, well, chew on that hay. So pretty soon Simon has two bankers down in the feed alley chewing on hay, and I'm sure Mike and the rest of them were laughing at us, but Simon was a great man, and enjoyed working with him, and also got to know that whole family very well. Just can't say enough good things about them. They've treated me so well over the years, and I'm just humbled is more where I am. So appreciate it very much.